Hey, good people, it's Katrina. How y'all doing on this Sunday? I hope well. I hope you've had a restful, as best as you can, weekend. I was just coming on and to inspire, to empower, to give hope, to let you know that it's okay. It's okay. When you go and continue on with the mindset of every day is going to be something, then you already know it's going to be something, right? And so to distress yourself, you just got to calm yourself. You got to drink plenty of water. You just get into some type of, I'm not going to say, well, a meditative state to where you can just calm yourself. In other words, if it's breathing, if it's just sitting out in the sun, getting the vitamin D, if it's anything that is going to help calm your anxiety, your spirit, any of those types of things. You're not to be afraid of anything or to fear anything, you know. And I say that only because it's so many people that I spoke with on this past week alone, wanting to just give up, to do certain things, and that is not of, and I can say, of God. You know, you just have to be diligent in your work, in your purpose. I had put a post up, I believe it was either on Friday or Thursday, I forget which day, and just in speaking to you with regards to, you just got to keep going and keep moving, and just, you know, you don't give up your purpose. You are designed for a reason to be in existence at this point of time in life. And you have to understand, if you, a lot of people say, well, how do you know it's your purpose or this or that, you know, and I don't know what a lot of you guys believe in, but I know that I believe in God, and God resides in me. You understand what I'm saying? And it's you listen to the voice, the inside. Some people will say it's a spirit, you know. You have to really get in tune to yourself, really understand. There's no, it's no right or wrong, say to that. You get a connection, you know, get a connection to God through just sitting outside, just thinking about the things that you have to do. So many people are filled with anxiety, depression. Some of it is medical, where you have to be treated with something. But I'm saying, just try just the oneness, just the solitude, doing something different that would actually work for you, and not just temporarily, but on a long path. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to do it differently to really understand where things are and the connections that you have with regards to the earth, to just the atmosphere in which we're in. But you don't allow negativity. So many people have said, you know, I guess it's okay for me to do wrong, or people just to do wrong and not even get punished for it. Hey, that's nothing. What you want to do wrong for? You haven't been doing wrong. Just do the right thing. Everything is going to come to a head where people are going to be judged regardless of what they do. You know, it's no permissions given to just slight people or to do wrong. Sometimes the person that is in charge of certain things, that it has, you know, governs over certain things, that's their test. Now, whether do they pass their test, it's just like a person that's in the street that's thirsty. You have a bottle of water. You're in air condition. You're in something. But would you give your bottle of water to save another person's life? Would you give unto yourself something that will be able to help save or give hope to somebody else to be able to live the next moments and not instill fear, not instill that nobody cares? You don't alter who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Excuse me. It's hot. You don't alter who you are, all right, and slight yourself. You take the road less traveled, and I've always talked about that. You take the road less traveled and do it differently. Don't be like everybody else. We can't tell the future. You don't know what it is that's being planned. The message that I receive is be still and know that I am God. That's the message I received over months ago, actually over a year ago. You know, sometimes you're not totally equipped to be able to handle certain things. That's why you're stressing, depressing, and doing all the things. Sorry, I didn't put my airplane mode on. But, you know, you just got to find a way and quit listening and being around negative people. You know, if you're around people that have nothing but negative things to say, guess what? Your spirit draws that in. You draw that in. Next thing, you aching and baking and anxiety and depression and all other types of things. You don't want to move. You don't want to do. You keep fighting. You keep fighting. For those of you that have lost your jobs and you're facing a situation to where you don't have food in your refrigerator and certain things, it's going to be all right. It's going to be more than all right. Remember the prayers that you had given to be able to get that. Don't lose sight of what journey you're on. You understand? Don't lose sight. You keep going, keep moving, keep doing it. You understand? Just keep on, keep it on, right? All right? Don't lose sight of who you are. Utilize the purpose that God has given you. If you're not quite sure about it, get into prayer, get into meditation, try to figure it out. You know, what do you do that's easily that people have always sort of commented or don't know about you? Maybe it's a hidden talent. Maybe it's something. You know, maybe the pathway that you were on was paved with destruction. You'll never know. If things have changed, go with the change. If you don't quite know, leave some people some messages. Message me. Say, I don't know how to quite figure this Sudoku puzzle out. You understand? This crossword, I don't understand. I've never had to do it before. And it's okay. Because more experienced people will tap in, will do, especially people that want to see you succeed. Don't give in to the negativity. Don't give in to anything. Don't wish bad on anybody. You understand? Sometimes you have to do it different because same things you wishing on somebody else, it'll come back on you. Only thing that's keeping me going is the spirit that I was able to connect with when my mother was here on this earth and my dad was here on this earth. They were good people. They were righteous people. They were good people that cared for other people and had compassion for other people. You understand? I wish I could all hug and everything and connect with everybody individual, but don't you give up and don't you go the wrong way because somebody else that you consider that has power is doing what they're doing. You understand? Do it differently. Take the road less traveled, and the road less traveled will have more on that road because it's not frequently taken. All right. With that being said, peace and blessings to you. Continue on throughout this week, being positive, being the best person. If you don't have anything positive to say, be quiet. Don't say nothing. Somebody getting on your nerve, don't say nothing. Just hold yourself. Just breathe, because trust me, I've come a long way. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful week. Encourage somebody else and think about somebody else. All right? Come outside yourself for a second. All right? Bye.